I'm looking now. I say looking, but I'm tapping in to intuition as to where my family is.
Yes.
Where my biological family. I want to reunite with my family.
Yes. Let's do that. Can you?
Okay. The intention is set.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, I don't know where you are, but I'm just going to believe that with that intention, I will see you. Or at least if I don't see you, I will feel you somehow.
Yes. And what normally happens is that as you begin to describe what you're feeling, they'll probably start to enter your energy field. And as you begin to feel them enter that field and you talk about it, the more you talk about it, the clearer the impression will become to you. It might not be a vision, it might just be a knowing, but it will continue to get stronger and stronger as you describe.
Okay. I'm not quite there yet, but it's like I'm caught in a what do you call it? A tractor beam. I'm being drawn again.
Okay.
Being drawn to where my desire is, to reunite with them. And I feel like I'm already with them even though I don't see them.
Right. Okay. All right.
All right. And they're communicating with me.
Oh, good.
It's like they're giving me direction. They're saying, oh, you're on the right path. We've been expecting you. What took you so long? It's joke. Okay?
Yes.
Humorous. Humor. What took you so long? Yeah. Okay. There they are. And I'm not sensing. Oh my goodness. It's like their presence and mine are merged together.
Right. Okay. You've mingled your energies.
Yes. And we're communicating telepathically. We're not speaking a single word.
Okay. Is it possible for you, however, to speak both sides so that I can understand?
I'll try.
Okay.
I'll try. Well, they've already welcomed me.
Okay.
Okay. They know what I'm looking for.
Okay, good.
They know who I'm looking for.
Okay.
Oh, but they're. It's not like they're withholding it from me, but it's like all in good time.
Uh-huh.
All in good time. Enjoy this moment.
Okay.
We're so happy to be reunited with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have all the time in the world. Yeah. You have all the time in the world because there's no time.
Yes.
You're in this moment. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does to me. Mm-hmm. Does it make sense to you?
Moment. Enjoy this moment.
Yes.
They said when you think, then it is. As you think, they're saying, as you think, so it is.
Yes.
But with human beings, with souls, it's different. It's almost like you need their permission because they might be involved in doing something else at that moment. There's such unconditional love here. They want to impart it to you without measure. Does that make sense?
Yes.
They want you to feel the full experience.
Yes. And do you
because
feel
you're
it now?
prepared for it.
Do you feel it now?
Not yet. Not yet. But I'm starting.
Okay.
It's starting to stir in me,
Good.
right?
Okay.
It's starting to stir in me.
Okay.
And I'm feeling I'm getting from my family is unbelievable.
Oh,
It's just
good.
unbelievable. And they're young. They're all young. But somehow I'm able to recognize their soul.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I remember them when they were alive on this earth.
Right.
But there's a youthfulness, there's a timelessness about them. They're still physical beings as far as a physical being goes, as far as the soul is physical, but there's a corporeality to them. They're not just thin air.
Okay.
Does that make sense? You can touch their energy.
Yes.
You can connect with their energy at will.
Okay. Their energy is palpable. Yeah. Right. Okay.
And there's no resistance. There's no resistance.
Okay.
So this is another reason I think they're saying, hold back for a moment, hold back. We want you to get the full experience of reuniting with your other half.
And would that be, what would your other half be? Is this the soulmate you were referring to earlier?
I believe it is. I believe it is.
Okay. And they want you not to rush that meeting.
Yeah. They want me to enjoy the moment and their presence. I mean, there's no holding back, but it's just being overwhelmed by that unconditional love, and you don't want to leave. You don't want to move from it, even though there are other things to find out or to rediscover. Like I say, there's this feeling of familiarity, like I've been here before because this is my home.
Yes.
See, there's a connection to that swirling, rotating, shape-changing thing.
Yes.
Dwelling, building, pyramid, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Yeah, there's a strong, incredibly strong, unbelievably strong connection there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm feeling the intensity. Now I'm feeling the intensity of desire from the person that I came searching for. And there's a gradual release from the family. And it's like they're saying, okay, we're encouraging you now. Mm-hmm. Move forward. Move ahead. Find your treasure. Find what you've been looking for. Mm-hmm. All these many lifetimes, as it were.
Right. And as you move forward,
the anticipation is growing. Mm-hmm. Yes, the expectation is growing, and it's two-sided. It's so powerful. It's from both of us.
Right. Okay.
It's like a powerful magnet.
So you can feel the anticipation from the one that you are getting ready to meet.
Yes. Okay. Even more so, as much as not more so than my own.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
But I don't see this being yet. I say being because it doesn't matter. That's the other thing. These beings, my family, the people, they're genderless. They're androgynous, let's say.
Yes.
They're totally androgynous. So my expectation, my previous expectation was a gender opposite than my own. But since now I'm either bridging that or a hybrid of that or whatever, however you describe it, all I am desiring, all that's drawing me is the recognition, the remembering of being separated and the pain that caused, and now the reuniting of those two energies mm-hmm. to become one.
Okay. And is that happening now?
It's happening. I'm experiencing it. I don't see this being yet. Mm-hmm. I sense that it is close.
Yes.
Very close. Very close.
Yes.
Maybe even just invisible at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the other thing. That's the other thing. These beings are able to appear and disappear at will.
This soul group of yours? Which
Yes.
beings? Okay.
Yes.
They're in this place of your home. They're able to
Yes.
appear and disappear.
Yes, and I'm assuming it's true of everyone, of the entire, the entire village, community,
Right.
whatever you want to call it. I'm assuming, I sense that it's the same with everyone.
Right. Okay.
But at this point in my existence, I haven't fully mastered that art yet. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Something I'm sensing something approaching very near. Again, I don't see that if it's possibly concerned in this environment, it concerns me. It's anxiety. It's anticipation,
Right.
expectation. Okay. It's beginning to appear before me. Oh my God. Yes, I'm home. Oh, the joy when our eyes meet for the first time. It's electrifying, for lack of a better word. Oh my God, it's like our two energies are melting gradually, like butter. One can move into the other at will, in and out at will, and yet we are so united once again.
Yes.
So united once again. It's indescribable, and there's a pulsing, a radiant energy that's just flowing. I don't know how I can possibly describe it. It's going out in all directions, to all parts of the universe.
Now that you're reunited?
Yes. Yes. Oh, and it's not only the joy of that reunion, but it's the recognition that it's affecting everything now. Everything is affected by it. That one moment of being reunited changed everything. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
It's like ripples. It's like ripples from a rock that you throw in a pond.
Right.
It's like the ripple effect.
Yes.
And it just grows and it expands and it spirals. It spirals again. It's like, oh, okay. The vision, the place where I saw the rainbow spiral on Earth, was a foretaste of this indescribable experience. What I experienced as a single person is now happening all across the cosmos.
In all dimensions, probably.
In all dimensions. All dimensions.
Yes.
There's no end. It can't even be imagined. It's transcendence itself. It's everything you can imagine on steroids.
That's wonderful to be able to experience that.
Wow. And this is a place I don't ever want to leave. I can travel at will. I can astral travel.
Right.
I can go in and out of invisibility, visibility. Oh, and I can shapeshift. That's the other thing I noticed.
Okay.
These beings all have the ability to change into different things. It's like, remember I said the building?
Right.
Or the central building, let's just call it the source, has that ability to change every single moment. It's never the same. It's infinite variety.
Oh, and the beings as well.
and the beings as well.
That's amazing. And you have this ability.
Yes. Yes. I have the ability. The soul has the ability. The community has the ability. Anyone that really exists, it's all available to them. It's just like they're not ready for it. It's like I wasn't ready for the cloud until I'd experienced the forest.
Yes.
And the darkness and the stars. This is a place that came from the stars.
Ah.
It came from the star. It's like a castle in the sky kind of thing.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's what it is. Mm.
Now, will you stay connected with his soulmate while you're here?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Is this soulmate
Absolutely.
familiar
And
with the
whatever we
place?
think and say and do from now on, we do as one.
I see.
But there's such a variety of things to see and do.
Mm-hmm. Like
And all
what?
you need to do is think it, and you're there.
Give me an example.
Okay. Say you want to be in a park.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to be in a park.
Right.
So you think, and again, there's no verbal communication. It's all done telepathically and through energy transfer.
Right.
You just know. You just know each other's thoughts, and you're there. It's like you're in energetic agreement, and it's like you're here one moment, and then wherever you desire the next.
Ah. Are there special places within that village that would be fun to describe to me?
Well, I haven't really observed it that much. I haven't really seen that much. My focus was pretty intent on reuniting with the one that I've been apart from for so long. But now those options are innumerable, shall we say?
Yes.
There's so much. There's so much. All possibility. Everything is possible. There's not a single thing that you can imagine that you can't make a reality. And I don't know how I can give an example of that. It just is. It's something you just know. And there's that feeling of knowing everything. Like you know everything. You just have that knowing. It's part of your being. It's part of your essence.
Yes.
And this journey has been the next step, not just knowing about it or intuitively feeling it. It's now I get to experience it for myself.
In this realm and the one you're in daily?
Ultimately, yes, if I so choose, it's accessible to me.
Yes.
That's the beauty of it. I can come back to this moment in my imagination at will. Remember I said one of my past lives, if I spoke something into existence, it manifested?
Yes.
Now, in this realm, it's pure thought energy, and it is. It doesn't even have to be spoken.
It's just thought.
It's just thought.
And so you're constantly creating.
Constantly creating. And there's no duality here either. In this unified consciousness, there's no dark and light, there's no good and bad. So whatever your thoughts are, it is. It just is. Maybe some may be better than others, but there is no good and bad anymore.
Yes.
As you think, it is. I can say maybe it just gets better. If you
Yes.
want to compare, right? I mean, it's like
Yes.
a learning process. You want to learn, you want to remember the abilities that you've always had, but somehow have forgotten. And once you tap into that, hey, you've got it, honey. You got it for the rest of your existence, which is forever.
Yes. Yes. Is there um, in that village that you're in, is there some place for learning?
Oh, absolutely there is. There are universities. There are universities, not just school. I mean, this is a place of graduation. I mean,
Okay.
this is secondary school, right? This is
Mm-hmm.
secondary school. There are there are degrees available, degrees of ascension. Let's say
Yes.
you're ascending into other dimensions where which are totally unfamiliar to you, but you're meant to. It's your destiny to pursue them.
And so and so now do you go together with that soulmate from here on out?
Everywhere,
Okay.
everywhere, we're
Okay.
inseparable. We can separate if we so choose,
Okay.
but there's no reason. There's no conflict. There's no what I want to say. There's no arguments, right? There's
Right.
there's complete unity of soul, essence, thought, and unconditional love releases the other. Go and learn. Go and learn. It's not. It's like you're not even going. We're one, but whatever you're gonna, it affects me anyway because we're one.
Right.
So I mean, if we choose to go together, bonded, glued together as one, that's one thing, but it makes no difference. Oh, and when you attend these universities, because you're one with that soulmate, whatever you're learning, the other soul is learning at the same time. So
Ah.
there's no differentiation between what I would say evolutionary phases.
Right.
Right?
You're
There's no
entangled.
possibility of one person growing and learning and the other person being left behind.
You're
That's gone.
entangled. You're
You
entangled.
are yes, you are in tandem.
Okay. I understand. And so where is this other half of your being when you are living your earthly existence? Where does this other half of your being exist?
Probably exploring the cosmos. Probably using this realized potential,
Mm-hmm.
if you will. You know, if there are any differences in evolutionary phases, it's on this earth only.
Right.
It is possible to continue to grow and learn and ascend without the other being, even that you're in unity with, or maybe temporarily separated from. It is possible to have those differences. You know, there is one person can be growing more than another, and one person can therefore be left behind if they so choose. Does
Okay,
that make
but
sense?
it does, but so let me understand this. As you are living your earthly life, your soulmate is out creating and manifesting and exploring all that is, and yet you are entangled. And so, with this awareness, then, are you able to assimilate all of this learning and experience and knowledge from your soulmate into your earthly existence through that entanglement or tandemness that you have?
Yes, I think that's the message of the Merkabah, or the central, the rotating throne. That
Right?
that is the reality. Many people are simply not aware of that potential.
Okay. Okay. What about healing? Is there a place for healing there in that village?
Absolutely, absolutely. There's a place It's called healing of the memories. It's
Okay.
called healing of the memories. And yes,
Can you
yes.
describe it to me?
Hmm. It's like an amphitheater. Okay, it's not enclosed. It's like an amphitheater, and
Mm-hmm.
there's a big stage on there. And as you stand on that stage, you're exposed to some kind of radiation, let's say, or cosmic energy force, and it gradually it bathes you in unconditional love. And
Oh.
it's the love, it's like that love covers you like a blanket, and one by one, if there are negative memories or trauma or something you've experienced in this life, that glorious cosmic energy covers it. It just covers it with liquid love, and you evolve. You don't feel the pain anymore. It's like you have a vague memory of the experience, but there's no pain.
I see. And can anyone go there at any time?
Anyone can go there. Everyone is welcome. The beauty of this place is there's no restrictions whatsoever. It's like there's an eternal welcome mat saying, enter, come in, come in. It's like my experience in the cave.
Mm-hmm.
There was no one there, but it was a way station, let's say. It was a waiting room.
Is that what that was? Oh,
That's what I feel. Intuitively, that's exactly what I feel.
it was a holding
Yes,
place.
a holding cell, for lack of a better term, a holding cell.
So it maybe prepared you, a holding time to prepare you for what was to come next.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes, that's exactly what it was.
That makes sense to me. So if I wanted to come back to this place of healing or this place of knowledge while she's living her earthly existence, how does she do that? What's the best way to do that?
I don't honestly know. Nothing is coming to me at this point.
Okay.
I don't remember. That's something I don't remember.
Okay. How can she how can she connect with this place that you're in? Maybe not so specifically the place of healing and a place of knowledge, but this place of home. How can she connect with that on an energetic level?
It may require my, say, reversion to or focus on the male energy.
Okay.
Since is, I don't want to say this, it served a purpose in life.
Okay.
Right? It has served a purpose like a waiting room or as a energy or blanket of protection.
Yes.
She's served the purpose of being a healing influence on this earth.
Okay.
And I believe she's coming to the end of that purpose. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think in that sense, she will have served her purpose, and therefore what's remaining will be able to reconnect with that other energetic part of itself, which has already happened in this journey.
Yes, it's happened, and it's available to happen again at will. Is
Yes.
this correct? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else that needs to know at this time?
Needs to know that she's been appreciated, that she's served her purpose, that she's not being crucified per se, or what's the other term that we use? Purged. There is no will always be a part of being, always.
Okay.
It's just that she was given a name and allowed the opportunity to fill an emotional place of happiness.
Yes. I see.
And contentment. And like I said, I see it like a blossoming of the soul.
And there's a gratitude for that, for her.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Always will be. It's like you know, you will always love that part of yourself.
Yes.
That teacher, that part that protected you, that comforted you, that soothed you, that enhanced your purpose for being on this earth.
Yes.
You know, that served as a nurturer.
Yes.
When there wasn't anybody else.
Yes. Is there anything needs to know right now while we're in this space?
Oh, needs to know the timing. The reunion, as we described, has already taken place. It's the actual manifestation and how it's going to come about. There's no doubt that it's already happened. It's being able to enjoy that in the present. For now, acting as if that heart's desire is a reality. How act if that reunion had already taken place? Because in reality it has.
Yes. Yes.
So it's being able to go back to that moment of pure ecstasy and remembering that and acting that feeling. Just bathing, immersing myself in that feeling. That's the way things are. Everything else is an illusion.
Yes, with that knowing.
With that knowing. Right. Knows, wants to experience love for the first time. He sees the potential. He's described it to you. His future self has, brought that into complete recognition. But the missing ingredient is the experience.
Yes. Yes. And it's time for that?
I believe it's time for that. I absolutely believe, he has helped work on himself and learn to love himself and feel confident in himself and truly be an example. Has been an example of how to pamper yourself.
Yes.
And treat yourself with kindness. Nourish your soul. Nourish yourself with kindness because you're deserving of it. I'm deserving. Mark has been deserving of it. Mark has just made some unwise choices in his life based on his own self-image. No more. It's taken this journey into eternity, into transcendence, to bring it back to memory. And now that wonderful constant space of awareness and consciousness is acceptable in this life, in this moment.
Yes.
And oh my girl, does that feel wonderful?
Oh,
it's
good.
like being reborn.
Yes. Now you know. Now
That's
you know
the
that
best way I can
feeling.
describe it. Yeah, being reborn. And yet, having all knowledge, like a babe, but not dependent on someone else in an unhealthy fashion. And the ability to recognize what is healthy and what isn't.
Yes.
Because I know how to love myself.
Yes. Yes.